All right.
Check, check.
Happy 250th birthday, America. How we doing, Ocean City, Maryland? I wanted to party tonight, but I don't think that's enough. When you're a stand-up comedian, you need to bring your friends out, and my friends happen to be stand-up comedians and rappers. And I got some world-class entertainment for everybody in this neighborhood tonight. We're gonna have a good time, courtesy of Drunken Stone Fest. We're here tonight. Anybody wants to get some food, let's do it. I swear, man, this is the poor man's Epstein Island right now. We got the senior week going on, the only time where they're like, the bars are open. Come on out, kids. You graduated high school. This is going to be a great time. I, yay, high school. I moved into this neighborhood recently. I was an apartment person before that. This is now the first house I've ever lived in, guys. You guys, yeah, first house I've ever lived in. Yeah, that's a round of applause, kind of. But I like living in apartments. It's more primal. You know what I mean? You live in an apartment, like you know where somebody stands right away. You smell what kind of food they're cooking. You know who the alpha couple is, the couple who has the loudest sex in the apartments. You may not make money, but they make horse noises when they have sex, so you know they're having a good time, everybody. This is a family-friendly event. I'm sorry. I was doing some jokes I just did at the casino the other day. I don't know if this is I was just at Ocean Downs, guys. We do Ocean City, Maryland Comedy Festival, and here's a little sample. I'm going to bring some comics up to the stage right now. We're going to start out with my man Austin Ray out from New York City. Everybody, huge round of applause for Austin Ray!
Woo! All right, keep it going for the Drunken Stoner. Yep, I am so unprepared for this. What's up? I am coming in from New York City, so thank you guys for having me. I love Ocean City. Give it up for New York City. The Knicks just won the championship. Yeah, give it up for the Knicks, man. I was celebrating when the Knicks won the championship. There's people climbing on the traffic stoplights. Like the cops can do anything. The cops are not there. But yeah, man. Thank you for the Drunken Stoner for having me here. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's pretty sick. Probably the coolest venue I've ever been at. This is wild. Let's see. I am the DEI hire of the night. I am disabled. I am disabled. Yep. I heard. Yep. I am disabled. I can't smell. Yeah, I was born without a sense of smell. Yeah. That's my fun fact for everyone. I can't smell. It does stink. It does stink. Every time I try that joke, it bombs, and then this guy tries it, he crushes. He's doing better than me. I love it. But yeah, it's the only disability that doesn't get treated like a disability. It gets treated more like a fun fact. Right? That's my fun fact for everyone. But let's see. You got to think about this. All I get with it is a bunch of really dumb questions. Right? Like people will look at me through my thick prescription glasses and they'll ask me if my other senses have improved. And then I always respond to them with what? But that's because my hearing is actually really bad as well too. The pandemic was an interesting time for me, though. Because think about that. There was like 2 years where I couldn't tell anybody that I couldn't smell or they would throw me out the business. So I would walk into weed dispensaries and the workers would come up to me with like the most absurdly named weeds and be like, what do you think, man? And all I could do was like lean into like the names of the weeds. Right. So if it was like Girl Scout cookies, I would be like, oh, that smells like grandma's house. Right. Like sweet and cinnamony. If it was lemon kush, I would say, wow, that smells like very citrusy, right? One time someone came up to me with an alien rock candy. They're like, what do you think this smells like? And I'm like, oh, it smells out of this world, right? But then someone hit me with Obama Kush. They're like, what do you think Obama Kush smells like? And I was like freedom, hope, change. I don't know what pungent means. But one time I was in college and one of my roommates' name was Tyreek. And for short, we all called Tyreek Reek. That's not part of the joke. That's just part of my life. And I brought this girl over and Reek was outside rolling a blunt. And the girl didn't believe me when I told her I couldn't smell. So we went out to Reek. And I was like, yo, Reek, of all the senses that humans have, can you tell her the one I lack? And without skipping a beat, he went Common. Yeah, and then Reek. She slept with Reek that night, which is also not part of this joke. But every now and then, I'll tell someone I can't smell, and they want to know like what happens when I'm hooking up with a girl. What's that like? And for me, going down on a girl is a lot like drinking a glass of milk. I won't know it's sour until it's way too late. Yeah. I also don't like hair in my milk. I think that's pretty gross. And of course, the best milk of all time is definitely chocolate. Yeah, see, that would have worked better in like Philly or Chicago or something. Like, I love it. I love it. Let's see. I've been dating a lot in New York City. Dating is a lot of fun. I will say though, I used to date R. Kelly. Yeah, that was a wild time in my life. It wasn't the singer though. It wasn't the singer R. Kelly. It was just this girl who slept with a bunch of different guys, and her name was Kelly. So to me and all the guys, she was our Kelly. Yeah, she doesn't like that joke. She hates that one. But dating is fun. Like I said, I live in New York City. I was traveling on the subway the other day. I saw this female Asian little person with Down syndrome. Yeah, she also had AIDS too. But I didn't find that last part out till the next week once my STD results came in. Yeah. That's how I found out. Let's see what else I got. Damn, I didn't think I was gonna go first. But no, I box. I box up in New York City. Right, I'm an amateur boxer. I'm climbing my way up to becoming the third ever Paul brother. I feel like Jake, Logan, Austin has a pretty nice ring to it. Right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, I do box up in New York. My last fight was a couple of years ago. I was gearing up for this tournament called the Ring Masters. It used to be called the Golden Gloves. I know you guys already heard of the Golden Glove. And I was coming off a loss. I was training hard. I was eating right, focused, determined, until they told me my opponent's last name was Rodriguez. Yeah, needless to say, I'm also coming off a loss. Because I thought boxing was simple, right? You just want to go out there and hit your opponent as hard as you can. Not when your opponent's a Mexican. So tip for everyone up there. Yeah, because, yeah, exactly. You kind of look like that. Yeah, you kicked my ass, right? He was an 18-year-old Mexican. He was a kid at the time. And so once I punched this kid in the face and he tasted his own blood, this kid beat my ass for all 3 rounds. I was desperately looking for ice after the fight. Yeah. I wish they were there before the fight, though. I could have used them before the fight. But yeah, I do love him in New York. And recently I did a sparring session at this LGBTQ boxing club, which they actually exist in New York City. I'm not making that up. The only difference at these gyms is you do have to wear your groin protector backwards. You never know with them. But I did follow that up with another sparring session. It was at a BDSM boxing club. Again, I'm not making this up. That's a real thing. The only difference at these clubs is that you're not allowed to wear any protection. So every time I go there, I just get my ass beat, and then I turn around and get spanked a couple times. That I like. But no, whenever I tell people I box competitively, they always want to know, like, am I actually a good boxer? Like, am I good in when I'm in the ring against other boxers? No, not at all. But I recently joined this co-ed rec soccer league. So when I'm out in the soccer field against other soccer players, shit, I'm Mike Tyson out on that field. In one of our last games, one of the opponents, they lowered their shoulder and hit my teammate in his chin and actually cracked his chin, right? And I had to stand up for my teammate. So I lowered my shoulder and I hit this fucker in the chin so hard, I actually broke her collarbone. Yeah. Yeah. It's not called sock him, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not called sock him. But yeah, no, this is dope. I really appreciate you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys for listening. I think I'm gonna hand it back to the Drunken Stoner. Thank you for having me. The Drunken Stoner is always dope, dude.
Bro, I really had to have you out here.
As always.
He's first time I met him. He did a comedy show with me at the Green Turtle over here, and we both got drunk. And I said I'm gonna go to Wawa, and I ended up seeing him there after. I knew it was gonna be a lifelong friendship after that, dude. I know this was an unconsensual comedy show, guys. You guys didn't know this was gonna happen.
I appreciate
round of applause if you guys are having any fun.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Now we go back to music.
Thank you.
I mean, majority rules, but I also don't want to count you guys out. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We got a lot more comedy today. I'm going to bring this next comedian up to the stage. He came from Pennsylvania to be here. Amish country to be exactly. His beard will give it away. Coming to the stage right now, the most Pennsylvania man there is, Bobby Tamburo.
All right. I can only assume you're cheering because you can't really see me from across the bay. This is not the visual comparison I want. We got Baywatch over there. Sun's down. You can put your shirts back on now. We got a beautiful sunset over to the left. I'm not gay, but if I was, I would have fallen into this river 3 times seeing you sexy guys over there. Oh, man, you keep talking to me like that, you might end up getting lucky later. Or unlucky if you see all this. I'm an angry person. I don't know if you guys can tell. My hairline should give it away. I'm 30 years old, and this is my hairline. I'm not allowed within 30 yards of a middle school. The thing that really pisses me off about this is my cousin every year does a fundraiser called St. Baldrick's to raise money for cancer. And he's like, hey, I'm going to shave my head to raise money for cancer research. Will you throw in money so that when all the students humiliate me at lunchtime, it's worth it? And I think that's a great cause. But again, this is how I walk around 24/7. I think that's a terrible way to raise money. We don't do that for other things, do we? We don't raise money for the Special Olympics by me putting on a helmet and going durr for 2 weeks. That'd be really offensive. And when my girlfriend gets a little sad and starts scratching her wrist, I don't scratch mine too for suicide awareness. It's fun to have these depressing jokes with the juxtaposition of beer pong and youth. You guys don't get it. You're way too young up there. That's okay. What are your guys' names across the way? Evan. What do you do when you're driving and somebody cuts you off, Evan? All right, well, we see why you get cut off. You're the reason why 52 was backed up all morning, weren't you? Me, I'm a comedian. You make fun of me, or you cut me off, I'm going to make fun of you. Happened on the way here. I'm looking at the guy's car. I got to find something to make fun of. I see it. It's a bumper sticker. It looks red, white, and blue like the NBA or the MLB logo. But it's got a guy like this, and it says USCCA. And I thought, hell no, I didn't get cut off by a cross-country runner. Right? I'm tailgating him to the next light. I'm flipping the bird. I got a chance to Google it. Do you guys know what USCCA stands for? No, it's the United States Concealed Carry Association. So let me pump those brakes. And I'm going to write a letter, because if you have a club whose whole thing is not telling people when you have a gun, I don't think bumper stickers is your fundraiser. I think we're selling the element of surprise. Am I right, Eddie? Who's in therapy? Yeah? Screw you, man. If I looked that good, I wouldn't need therapy a day in my life. I just have a full-length mirror. I'd wake up and go, thank you, God. Life is good. Unfortunately, this is the body I'm trapped in. This isn't even good for UFC. This is midget wrestling at best. Here's why I don't like therapy. It's the craziest people I've ever met in my life who tell me I need therapy. Boo, I'm sure you're fun. We'll move on to something happier. That's cool. I do believe in God, despite all these jokes and all the other reasons you would think I wouldn't. Like some of these jokes, the fact that this is my 4th of July. But the reason I believe in God is it says in the Bible, God created us in his image. And for me, that means God has my sense of humor. Like if I'm God, Cain kills Abel, he comes to me, I screwed up. I go, it's okay, Cain. You should have been able to see that coming. And I found out recently God does share my sense of humor, because right before the world lockdown, I left the United States for the first time. Yeah, that silence is how I felt too. I know you worked so hard to get here. You're not going back. I asked to go get ice earlier, and you're like, ice? No. That is your driver. And I look forward to the DUI checkpoint where they're like, papers? But I do believe in God. And like I said, the reason I left the country is I had a girl. And she basically implied if we didn't travel to Jamaica, it'd be rocky for us. She'd say things like, Bobby, if we don't go to Jamaica, I'm going to dump you. So we went to Jamaica, and we did everything you're supposed to do when you go to Jamaica, right? We smoked weed. That's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys have been. Last night, we're holding each other in a hammock. We're looking up at the stars, listening to the ocean. It's like a Disney movie. And that moment it clicks. I go, my God, Bobby, you were a wimp about this. This is the best moment of your life, and a little anxiety almost got in the way. So in that moment, I made a deal with God. I was like, I get it, God. From now on, you handle all the big stuff. I'll write all your jokes. Yeah, we woke up to a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning because her apartment in the United States had burned to the ground. All of her plants and animals were dead. She didn't have a place to stay, but she had a coworker she could crash with and leave me for 2 weeks later. And I guess it just goes to show you guys, God's got some funny jokes too, huh? And those are my jokes. I'm Bobby Tamburo. Thank you so much for having me.
Bobby Tamburo. What's going on, bro? It's great to have you out here, man. Thank you for coming out.
Always a pleasure.
You're the freaking best. Another round of applause for Bobby Tamburo. You forgot your hat, man. Our next comic coming to the stage, my man, Zach Spicer. Zachary Spicer. Wipes the sweat and he comes, but he's ready. Zach Spicer, everyone.
I already know what you're thinking. Oh no, not another political comedian. But seriously, they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. I don't have to tell you. We were warned, if you watch Price is Right, we were warned, have your pets spayed and neutered. We were warned, the signs were there. Poor Bob Barker's probably just rolling over in his grave, just always start with a good one. Thanks, guys. Thanks on the balcony. But look, I've been getting profiled a lot recently as a fat man. Keep getting pulled over by cops, and they're like, why are you out of breath? I'm like, because I'm awake, officer, because I'm awake. But they're making me do things I shouldn't have to do, like walk a straight line, heel to toe, balance on one foot. You know what I mean? What are you preparing me for, officer? Diabetes? What's going on here? But I'm fighting back. I'm tired of the oppression. I've started a movement. It's called Fat Lives Matter. Yes, thank you. And we will be protesting. I'll be honest, there's not going to be a lot of marching. We won't be doing a lot of marching. I've looked into these things called sit-ins. They intrigue us. They intrigue us very much. A lot of people have told me, they say, Zach, what about white privilege? You know, and I want you to know where white privilege ends? Where the stretch marks begin. And that will be our slogan. That will be our slogan. It was going to be I can't breathe, but apparently somebody else has that one already. So we will go with the latter. But at one point, I was 330 pounds, and I sat down with a trainer, and he was like, look, man, based on age, height, and weight, you're in the category of morbidly obese. So he put together a plan, and in 6 months, I've lost 45 pounds. Thank you. Thanks. So now I'm just obese. Like, it's odd to have gym goals of like, I want to get back down to chunky, you know? And somebody's like, you can do it with hard work and determination. But really the goal is I just want to sound like I'm not snoring while I'm awake. Like that's my gym goal, if you will. That's mine. But I am single. I'm 45, and I just found out what a bidet is. A friend of mine, she had one, and I used it for the first time, and I have gotten so many compliments on my smile recently. Like, seriously, my teeth have never been cleaner. Like, I do. Ladies, I see what all the hubbub's about now. I really do. I support the matriarch. But I am single, and it's mainly my friends say I'm too picky for a guy that looks like this. But like, we all have a type, and for me, I love a woman that suffers from a thyroid disease. You know what I mean? Just because I like chicks with a thick neck. You know what I'm saying? All necklaces become chokers at that point. For a while there, I would only date females if they suffered from a whooping cough. Just because when they cough, I like to say, there it is. Shakalaka. Shakalaka. Shaka whoop. But currently, though, ladies, unfortunately, I'm only dating women that suffer from Alzheimer's. Just because, fellas, seriously, it is so peaceful to be in an argument with your girlfriend and just know she's not keep bringing up shit from the past. Like, oh, it's so nice. So nice. Plus, you can borrow money from her and just never pay her back. You know what I mean? Historically speaking, they don't have the best record-keeping skills. So, do you guys have this racist bread company here in Ocean City? You guys seen this Dave's Killer Bread? It's like, yeah, it's like really, yeah, it's all like really fancy. And they try to have fun names, like legit. They're white bread. It's called White Done Right. Yeah, sounds like the official sandwich for storming the Capitol, right? Like, they don't even serve it with crust. Like, they're not down with the brown. It's kind of crazy. It says right on the packaging they recommend you don't put it in the toaster, and they spell toaster with a hard R. Like, it's fucked up. But they have others that are just like so unnecessarily offensive. Like their rye bread, for instance. Their rye, it's called Asians Don't Like It, and I Don't Know Rye. Like, what the fuck? Like, why be so offensive, you gluten-free murderous bastard? But the worst I've seen of theirs is definitely their French bread. Their French bread is called Wipe That Lipstick Off Your Face. No son of mine's going to dress like a baguette. Like, what the? Dave. Dave's Killer Bread in your stores now on sale. Hey, let me ask you, do you guys think when, like, Jesus was a baby, like, do you think Mary and Joseph had problems while he developed his powers, you know? Did they get in arguments where they were like, look, Mary, I don't care what you put in his sippy cup. He's turned it into grape juice. He's done it again. Mary, he's a great kid. Like, he'll help me each morning with a Sudoku, but he won't touch a crossword puzzle. Bath time, Mary, bath time. You try getting his head underwater. Hell, try getting any of them underwater, Mary. It's like this kid crawls on water. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Do you wanna help me with the other 5? No, good. Then I just burned it out. So, I love black women, right? But not as much as I love white women that claim they only date black men. And it's just the challenge. I like the challenge of sitting in a room with a lady and her being like, I don't mess with white boys. I don't date white boys. And then I light my Newport 100. She's like, is that a menthol? She's like, are you rolling a blunt and listening to Tupac hit him up? I'm like, are your nipples getting hard? What's going on right now? Then finally, she's like, do you want to borrow my car for like 3 to 11 days? Like, I guess so. I've never driven a Kia before. And then finally, she's like, when you say you have bad credit, do you mean like the cable bill's going to have to be in my name? Like, baby, all the bills are going to have to be in your name. We've been dating for 4 months. I drove her Kia here tonight. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to turn it back to the stoner, wherever the fuck he is.
Sorry, I'm talking to some neighbors here. We have some fantastic neighbors in this area. You are all the best. Thank you, America. We're having a great time. The best time anybody could ever have. I'm going to bring some more comics to the stage. Best comics you'll ever see. Next comics from New York City. Oh, my God, if you can't smell it coming off her when she comes to the stage, Bar Banks.
Well, thank you. Oh, my God, I love that warm welcome. I love that you guys clap for me more than any of the other guy comedians. Also, no one told me this was a family-friendly show. I'm sorry. I've killed about 3 of them, so I don't know whose idea it was to book me on here. Sorry about that. But I am from New York City. I grew up in a beach town, actually, in New York. So when I come down to Ocean City, it reminds me I'm from Rockaway Beach. Has anyone ever heard of Rockaway Beach? Whoa. Rockaway. You know the song by the Ramones? Okay. What are you, like 12? Are you of legal drinking age to even know what that song is? Yeah. Listen, I don't check IDs. I mean, unless I want to fuck you, then I do have to check IDs. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say the F word. Oopsies. But no, so I am white trash because I did grow up at a beach town. I'm actually so white trash that earlier someone asked if I had cum on my shoe, but it turned out to be Gorilla Glue to hold the sandal together. Yeah, growing up in New York City, everyone always assumes I'm Italian. I'm not. I've had enough of them in me, though. I make a better cannoli shell than I do glazed donut. Which is why I have a punch card to my local Planned Parenthood. I've had 5, now my 6th one's free. Oh, the parents don't like that. It's because the parents wish they had those options. That's why. You guys wish you had those options. Also, I see, this is going to be very mean of me. And if you don't like it, it's okay. You look like Timu Ted Cruz. You look like Timu Ted Cruz. So, is that too insulting? Oh, okay, good, okay. I mean, he's not like the worst politician. He's just stupid as fuck. So, wow, I got to stop cursing. I'm so sorry. I have cats and they don't understand the way I curse. I think they probably meow back at me like, meow, fuck you, mom, meow. No, but I like I said, I am not Italian. I am a winter Latina. Does anybody know what a winter Latina is? Oh yeah, winter Latina. So like I'm white, but my parents still beat me, kind of white. You know what I mean? Like I still got hit as a kid. Anyone else got hit as a kid? No. Hell yeah! What'd your mom do? What happened? What'd she use? She uses. Oh wow! Oh, that's legit. You guys are too young. Your parents never hit you, right? You have too much hope in your eyes. You're too happy. You're not traumatized. What you said? Your parents hit you? What? All right, I'm gonna go teach preschool right now. All right, what'd your parents do to hit you? What'd they do? Oh, I mean, that costs a lot of money. He probably cannot afford me hourly.
How much?
Oh, how much? No, what'd your parents do to hit you? That's what you got to answer me first. Never grab the mic out of a comedian's hand. First of all, absolutely not. I should have hit you right off the bat for that one. But no. So your parents never hit you? No. What'd he do? That's nothing. All right. So my mom growing up, she used a belt and she really made sure to get me with the buckle. Like she really made sure that buckle hit me. And also she used a wire hanger. She really made sure it like snapped at me. And then I was born. Yeah, growing up, she was always very pro-choice. Makes sense. She wanted the choice not to have me. And now in her older years, she's still pro-choice. She doesn't want to raise no damn grandkids. She actually she picked me up from jail and drove me to get my second abortion in Florida. So shout out to my bitch mother right there for that. She waited outside the jail with a Diet Coke and some M&Ms. No, but I am recently single. Anybody who's like, oh, I love the woos. All right. That's like the biggest like reaction I've gotten from the crowd. Good. Okay, so the bikini trick. Okay, so I feel like you guys are my target audience for this. Do you know who Ari Kitsia is? Ari, you guys know who Ari Kitsia is? Ari, now she dates Young Gravy. She produces adult content, but she's also really funny. Well then never mind. I used her bikini trick, but anyway. But I am recently single. And I decided to let someone back into my life from my past. And that's a big mistake. You never do that. You guys want to, you with your fucking fake ass Knicks jersey, and you over there, you motherfucker, you guys want to shut the fuck up while I'm talking? Oh yeah, you're laughing. But no, I decided to let a guy enter my life from my past. And he's really a douchebag. He's really not a good guy. He texts me late at night. He only gives me attention when he feels like it. He only comes over at night. He only hits me up when he wants an ego boost. But it's really nice to have my dad back in my life. He's not all bad, I swear. Anyone who's divorced out here? Any divorced people? Anyone who comes from a divorced pair? Are divorced? Oh, you're divorced. Congratulations, right? Hell yeah. Twice. Oh my God. Did you get any money out of them? Were they rich? Was one of them rich? Oh, ooh, tell me more. What they do? Yeah. What did your first husband do and what the second one do? And why'd you divorce both of them? Oh, he wasn't good in bed. Ooh, why? Was he small? It didn't get hard? Was he not rough enough? Too quick? Oh, too quick. Ooh, he was too quick. Listen, guys, you'll get a divorce if you're too quick. Now, I'm a girl that likes 15 to 20 minutes. longer than 20 minutes, my body gives out, but some apparently like longer. Oh, it's 5 minutes? Oh, well then, that's literally, I'll schedule an Instagram post during 5 minutes, so that's absurd. Awful. What about the second one? Why'd you divorce the second one? He divorced you? Ah, fuck him. We don't need to hear about him then. Now, of course, because he realized he left you, and now he realized who he lost. Ah, you know what? Come on. I love that. It's so hot out. I'm regretting having a full bush. Like, I really am. It's way too hot to have this bush. In January, it served me well, but it's way too hot. You're a pioneer? Yeah, on the Oregon Trail, ready to die of dysentery? They don't even know that reference. No, I grew up with divorced parents. My stepdad was wonderful. He never touched me. My uncle did, though. Which is why when you say Epstein's Island, I get really fucking mad because no, those motherfuckers, those girls got modeling contracts. They got to be on private jets. They got to have all that. I was under a bridge in a Toyota Corolla. Well, all right. That was, ooh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was a family-friendly comedy show. I'm from New York City. I work in dive bars. I apologize. It's okay. I'll stop speaking in a second. Another white woman won't talk anymore. Don't worry. You'll silence one of us again. It's all good. Don't worry about it. No, as you can tell, I am clearly very
Barb, you were hilarious. We just have the brigade of like a Nickelodeon film across from us with water balloons and stuff. I just don't want our equipment to get wet. We love the kids are the future. Children are the future.
Kids can't read. The kids can't read.
Read more books. That is true. And Wu-Tang is for the children, everybody. Barb,
I'm really sorry.
No, you were awesome. You were fantastic. Let's get a huge round of applause for Barb Banks. I just was afraid of water balloon artillery hitting us. Oh my God. This equipment, that would be so devastating. Just don't do it.
If that's your problem.
They're looking at us. They're like, we're going to do it too. It's the problem with the children, man. I used to have birthdays at McDonald's. You don't understand the struggle. I wouldn't have a fucking 17-year-old watch my kid dressed as a clown, but hey, our parents back in the day, tag team, you're in. You can hit him if he gets out of line. We came from a different time, kids. That's all I'm saying.
Abortions were still available back then.
The next comic, Barb, you're amazing. Barb Banks, everybody. The next comic coming to the stage comes from the magical land of New Jersey. Invading your streets, Ocean City. It's a New Jersey man named Vinny Scarpa.
Yeah, nice. All right, thank you. Hey, 250 freaking years. Give it up, right? 250 years. That's something, dude. Yes, put your cups up, put your hands up, put your tongues up, whatever you want to put up. Put them in the air. This is awesome, man. 250 years, and Donald Trump has taken credit for every year, I think. But this is probably the best year. It's probably the greatest year that I think we've ever had. I mean, I saw two kangaroos like duking it out on Instagram, and I was like, fuck it, I've seen enough. Put them on the front lawn of the White House. Let them fight on the lawn. Are you kidding me? Is this better? Yeah, okay. Dude, I saw two kangaroos duking it out on social media, and I was like, dude, I've seen enough. Put them on the front lawn of the White House. Just put them up. Dude, how about that event? UFC 250 Freedom event. If that's not freaking American, dude, I don't know what. They had dirt bikes. They had acrobatic. Did they have acrobatic? They had Mexicans. On the what? They treated everyone, man. The military personnel, dude. They had jets and fighting. That is so freaking American, dude. Oh my! Put the kangaroos on the front. Let them fight. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Donald Trump just had cockfights just on the front lawn. Just just got chickens from across the world and just had them duke it out on the front. These are the best cocks you've ever seen, actually. We imported them from Mexico. Best cocks that we have seen. Well, mine is great, but these are the best. What an event that was, man. If that's an American tradition that we kept down. I tell you, I'm not super political, but people ask me, they're like, which side do you lean? And I'm like, it depends on what I drink. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I have beer, I'm leaning to the left. If tequila, I'm leaning a little bit to the right. If I smoke weed, I just want to see Donald Trump throwing paper towels into the audience again at Puerto Ricans. That's once I get high, I'm like, just do that. That was crazy. What a crazy world that we live in. This guy was on a television show. I mean, we're living in a television show, which is actually fun if you think about it. If you think about it, we're all stars of this world. We're stars on the flag. That's if you think about it. Americans, man. You guys don't seem too excited about that, but I feel like a star in this world right now while whatever they're doing, we're having fun doing what we're doing. So, yeah, that's good, man. I tell you, like, I'm not very political, but I think America is split up to multiple different sections of the world where there's just like strip malls that are just designed for specific groups of people. Like you have the white bitch strip where there's just like an Ulta, a Starbucks, a Barnes and Noble, a Target. Look, she's throwing tomato balloons. She's going to be one of them. I'm telling you, she's going to be hitting her vape, getting a frappe venti latte, going, my stomach hurts on an empty stomach. Because you had no water or food, lady. That's why. That's the white bitch strip. And then you have the quarter zip strip where it's just a golf store, a Dick's Sporting Goods, Buffalo Wild Wings, and then, of course, a Starbucks as well. That Starbucks is universal between men and women. And then you have what I like to call, like, honestly, this is the best one. This is what I like to call, like, the smorgasbord of strips, where it's just like, it starts with a Planet Fitness. And by the way, before I keep going, my favorite thing about a Planet Fitness is when you're walking in and you smell the French fries from the McDonald's next door. I mean, if that's not a business plan, dude, that's how you keep the Americans coming, man. That's a business plan. That's America, dude. That is America. Have a McDonald's next door to Planet Fitness. Fuck yeah. Keep everyone fat. Whatever. Just keep them coming. That's how the world works. And you're not going to guess what the third store is. You're really not. But it's a Walmart. That's Walmart, Planet Fitness, McDonald's. What a strip mall for America. God bless us, huh, dude? I get a lot of different looks throughout the week. Actually, you know what? You ever have someone just like give you a compliment and you're like, that was probably something you could have kept in your head. That was probably someone came up to me the other day. They're like, hey, anybody ever tell you look like you evolved backwards? I don't know if you guys can see from up there, but I am very ambiguous with my face. I get double checked at the airport each time I go. They're like, please step aside. I'm like, I just have cologne in my backpack. I'm Italian. Please leave me alone. Yeah, somebody's like, yeah, anybody ever tell you look like we evolved backwards? I was like, no, I've never had that. He's like, no, hear me out. You ever see the evolution poster that starts with cavemen and then it ends with what we look like, human? I'm like, yeah, of course. He's like, yeah, you look like the fourth one in. Well, that's a wrap on that. You guys have been fucking fantastic, huh? God bless America. Let's see some friggin' fireworks. Hell yeah, dude. You guys are awesome. Give it up for Drunk and Stoned. This is great. We love you.
This is the first time I've ever met Vinny in my life, and he's getting water balloons thrown at him. It feels like a good old time.
Feels like a hate crime.
Actually,
they don't like Italians, I think, is what that is.
I'm not going to encourage. You know what I was going to say.
She just thought I was Mexican. That's all. This
The
is the day
lightning
for
goes
the American people.
The storm has
Their mothers
begun.
probably told them to do it. I'm going to be honest.
You were the man. Let's get a round of applause for Vinny Scarpa. We got a man coming to the stage right now from the amazing other side of the bridge. Right here is one of the funniest people I've met in the past couple of years, coming to the stage right now, Mo Jenkins.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling today? Yeah, I got the balcony on the crowd. Whoa, make some noise for yourself. Yeah, we got the side crew right here. Make some noise for yourself. And we got the party right here on the patio. How y'all feeling? Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? I want to see if y'all dealing with me, all right? When I say hey, can y'all say Mo? Hey, 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 all right? Now, listen, man, I'm Mo Jenkins. I'm from Washington, D.C. I served in the Marines. I was over in Iraq for over 8 years. I'm back here right now to entertain y'all on some good things, you hear me? And I want to make sure that y'all got something going on. I ain't got none of that for you, good man. Now, at the same time, what I want to sit here and talk to y'all about is like the cookout situation. Now, it's hot as hell tonight. Am I lying? It was hot as hell today. Now, listen, I'm going to ask y'all, look at the crowd and see how many black people right here. Did y'all see them outside when the sun was out, this motherfucker? Hell nah. My ass was in the goddamn house. He's like, hell nah, I don't need no goddamn tan. I'm all right, black enough anyway, goddamn it. Fuck that. Shit, I'm gonna keep my ass out here. Cook the food, goddamn it. I'll come get a bite. I ain't doing that shit. Shit, I mean, you know, like, if you ever been to like a black cookout, understand the shade going on. Like, you just don't go to a cookout with the sun just be beaming on the motherfucker. We already black as shit, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different. You know, like, you go to the black cookout, like the grandma's like the old grandma. Like the old grandma, she walk around with a goddamn like an old ass nightgown and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and her nipple always slipping sometimes for some apparent reason. Every time, you know, she coming around, this is hard as hell. She's like one of them, like one of them goddamn nipples that like get caught up in the grist feast, and she don't feel that motherfucker just be popping like pop. You're like, God damn. You know, like, you gotta understand, like, when she walk around, you know where she going, because she got them old ass slippers, you know, in the house. And it's be like, you're like, that's grandma right there. You know what I'm saying? And the popping of the grease always, pop. She don't need a spatula to cut the motherfucker, flip the goddamn fishes, put that motherfucker together. There you go, you good. You right. You're like, God damn, got them old hands, nigga. She ain't nothing but 27. Ain't that some shit? Got you with that one. But anyway, man, yeah, man. So, you know, man, you sit around, man, and you having a good time. And like one time, you know, we at the house, and my grandma was like, your cousin Lil Lenny, I think he got a little sugar in this tank. What the fuck? We knew Lenny ass was gay. Look, motherfuckers always gonna say got a little sugar in his tank. But we know what the fuck going on. Like, we playing with footballs. That nigga wanted to play with some other nigga balls. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He was on there with Ken and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We was sitting out there talking some dude, Blue 42, Blue 40 Hut. He was like, oh my God, tackle me. We like, nah, bro, we good. You wouldn't even want to run away, bro. Like, stop. Get off the field, bro. Stop, man. You do too much, bro. Like, seriously, man, you know. But, you know, for real, that gave him heart, though. Like, if you look at the age and, like, the millennials and, like, us growing up, like, we were tough. Like, you had the tough motherfucker. These guys, those, they get mad off of their fingernail breaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my God, I can't believe you even said that word. Be like, what word did I just say? You used it the other day. Now you call me a pink fella. What the fuck is a pink fella? I still don't know. You know, they come up with all these little letters and shit to try to figure it out. I don't give a fuck about it because I ain't part of it. And I tell somebody that I don't care about that shit. You know what I mean? I guess it's all good. So, you know, what I'm saying is, man, my cousin tough as hell. So don't get it twisted because he might take it up there. He's a stronger man than me, okay? Because one thing he ever did was take something in the ass I never took before. So I tell you, you good. You all right, bro. Fuck that. I'm just being honest. I know. Listen, I made sure all the kids was in the house before I started talking like this, y'all. All right, so y'all on the balcony understand what's going on. Yeah. But at the real time, so anyway, man, we go to the store. I walk my cousin Lenny to the store. And you know, he got his own time because these jokers, they want to control shit and being part of this control of their own environment. So we in New York. And so he like, let me get this one. Let me get that one. Put that one back. I ain't want that one. So the dude behind my cousin say, yo, hurry your gay ass up, my guy. So I'm like, oh shit. Now mind you, I don't get down with the LGBTQ, you know what I mean? But you know you about to fight. So Lenny say, you want to fight, motherfucker? Bring your ass on outside. I said, oh shit, and they about to fight, nigga. It's on the party. I'm watching this. But so now my cousin get outside, and then you know how they gotta do a little famous move when they gotta lock something up. So he locked his arm back, and he leaned over. And he was like, "Take me to heaven, motherfucker. Take me to heaven." So I'm like, "Whoa, what the fuck you saying? Take me to heaven?" So I'm like, "You ain't gonna kill my cousin." He say, "Nah, I'm talking about jail, motherfucker. I'm talking about jail." So I said, "Oh, my little cousin, a freak. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get locked up." So now, dude out there got his guards up. He's like, "Yeah, what's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?" Yo, squaring up. So the guy like, "Swing, motherfucker. Swing, bitch." Lenny beat the shit out this man. You know, man, like this, you gotta stand. They do a lot of leg exercises, a lot of pumps and moves and shit. So what you thinking is right, they ain't doing it. So he moving this way, that way. He done grabbed the chairs, can hit the motherfucker. So I sit there and I'm like, God, come on, Lenny, we gotta get the hell up out of here. We gotta go. So now we run around the corner. We go to that corner. Now the police go after us and everything. It's a whole lot of shit going on. So my grandmother hear all the commotion going outside. So I showed you how old my grandmother is. So she come outside with a pistol. But she's so old, the police like, what the fuck is you doing with this goddamn pistol? And they grabbed the shit up. And then they was like, cover up that goddamn old ass nipple you got right there, motherfucker. And so my cousin also, it's okay, grandma. I'm going to heaven with the mans in them. With the mans in them. Man, he's crazy, man. And then, like, man, you start thinking about things. And like, let's just ask a question, man. Y'all heard about that Rose situation? Y'all ever dealt with that Rose? That Rose is something different. That Rose you don't want to deal with competition with when it comes to a woman dealing with a Rose. I tell you that much. Your life be done with and over with. I'm telling you that much. I had to ask a question. I said, man, what do that Rose do? So Shawty was like, she said, well, that Rose, it suction, it gives penetration and a whole lot of other things that a man just can't do at one time. So I tried to study the whole damn thing up and get an understanding for the motherfucker. So I said, well, shit, Shawty, I'm going to study this for a whole month and get this together and figure this out right now. So I was tired of every time at night I would hear, so I said, shit, I'm gonna do this right. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead down there and I get her together. So I go down there like, yeah, I'm getting blind. Shit, should have got it all on. I was like, damn, I did my damn job. That's right, boo. I looked back at her and said, did I do it? She said, hey, I'm Mo Chickens, man. I'll deal with y'all later. Y'all have a great one. Be safe out here.
Mo Jenkins, everybody, a round of applause. I see all the kids that prepare for war right here. You think Tony Montana don't go warfare is on? That's right. We don't play games over here. You know what I mean? We come from the age of super soakers too. All right, everybody. We got 2 comics tonight. You ain't just gonna hear me up here. I also don't want to get shot. Dude, I swear, it looks like Waterworld down here. These dudes are preparing in the water on paddle boards like Moana and stuff. Oh my God. Trying to keep it civil, but this feels like a universal production right now. So the next comic coming to the stage, we got an amazing guy. Let's get another round of applause for Mo Jenkins. Mo Jenkins came out from so far. Next comic coming to the stage is my man Eddie Diesel. Everybody, Eddie Diesel.
What up, all you light skins and Puerto Ricans? 250 years. Woo! Give it up for 250 years. Look around and admire what my people built. Yes. Yes. Take it all in. My name is Eddie motherfucking Diesel. I'm the certified chaos distributor. Here to terrorize your neighborhood. Yes, I'm Puerto Rican. Yes, it's hot out here. Yes. Watch your children. Because I fight kids. I'm watching y'all kids. Whoa, speaking of what? Excuse me, sir. We can't have this equipment get wet, okay? Just like the two-time divorcee and Miss Barb, who was up here earlier. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You know what? I'm going to let that rock out, okay? We'll keep it PG. Anyway, my name's Eddie Diesel. I was born in Brooklyn. I was raised out in Amish country, Pennsylvania, where the bovine population saw a little more action than the prom queens. Literally, there was a gentleman in my town that was engaging in different acts with animals. Yeah, so that was really disgusting. It's very small townish, very, close-mindedness. We had a lot of Amish that were in our schools. They were farm fighters, all that fun stuff. Thank you. Like I said, I was born in Brooklyn. The bovine population got more action than the prom queen. There was a lot of steers and queers out there. Oh, there's fireworks. Everybody look to the bay. Now, while y'all are looking over there, I'm going to take your keys and your wallets. Fireworks in
Out
the bay.
towards Ocean Pines, everybody. Happy 250th birthday, America!
Anyway, also in my town, which was a rarity, we had black midgets. You don't see that often, right? One day, you guys know what a farmer's market is? One day I was at the town fair and farmer's market, one of these Amish ladies came up to me and she said, the little ones, how much do they cost? I said, whoa, excuse me. It is the 21st century. You cannot buy black people on the market like that. However, if you keep shaking them yams around and growing some chickens, you might have some luck. Fast forward, I ended up working for her husband selling diet weed, that Delta stuff. It was real fun, but the gentleman was a real slave driver. He referred to me as antique farm equipment. Let that marinate. Thank you. But yeah, he was a real slave driver, so I ended up quitting that job. But in the end, I ended up getting the last laugh because they were trying to have little piglets, him and Esther. And before I left, I ended up calling my friend that hangs out with a lot of farm animals. And let's just say I got the last laugh because instead of little piglets this season, Sam and Esther are going to expect little something else splits. Something that rhymes with piglets. Yeah, let that marinate. Niglets! Yes, I said it. You happy? Air high five. My man. Like I said, I am Eddie Diesel, the certified chaos distributor. That's all I'm going to do for tonight because I am very respectful and I'll mind your children. Also, they shouldn't be out this late. Anyway, give it up for the drunken stoner.
Hey, everybody. Thank you. That'll be the comedy for the night. Let's watch the fireworks. I appreciate you all. I don't want war next. I hope you guys are having a fantastic 4th of July. I do not want war. This is like Children of the Corn Water Edition. This is wild. We do. We only have one. We wouldn't win this one, but it would be like 300. We can't. We got to put the equipment away soon. You guys, I really wanted to have a good time tonight. I didn't want problems from the children of the neighborhood. Seriously, I wanted to bring some music and have a good time tonight. I understand this is your guys' neighborhood too, but can you guys not damage my equipment with water? I wanted to bring a rapper up right now. He does some amazing music. He's actually really awesome. I mean, we got like one. It's gonna be like an epic '90s movie. Somebody needs to play the sad saxophone right now. Yeah, at least one person knows what I'm talking about. Hey, thank you so much, neighbors. I really do appreciate all of you. You guys have a great 4th of July.
Oh my gosh. Hey, it's been a great 4th of July.
Actually insane.
She said, play the music. I'm gonna get mine. So you might have, I don't know what it sounds like on the mic. You might have turned me up just a little bit. Like they said, my name is B&B King. I am a music artist from PG County, Maryland. That's literally B&B. That's the 3 letters of B&B, like Airbnb. So you will know how to find my music. B&B King. I just dropped the album on Father's Day. So I've been doing a lot of promoting of my album, which is entitled The Third. Album, and it's basically about just getting up every day and being focused on your own grind. If you work hard, this song is for you. 'Cause I know I work hard for mine every day. Feel free to join in. The hook is easy to learn. I ain't worried about another man. Don't care how you cry, homie, get mine. Don't care how you shine, 'cause I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine, be mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. They say it with me. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Ain't came another day. I can try to make a way. Doing what I gotta do to keep it. I'm away from where I lay. I need a home. I gotta get it. Day. Money, don't sleep. You ain't gotta tell me. Yeah, all about things. Don't care how much you see. It's the street, yeah, street. When the money in the street. Don't get mad. So my overtime I grind. Man, 70 days a month. 'Cause I'ma get mine. I ain't worried about another man. Don't care how you cry, homie. Don't care how you shine. 'Cause I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Be a big mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. You can't love me, and I love the game. But tell me what I did wrong. Why you hate every track? Free the never ever prosper. And that way that ain't no different. All the time spent on me was a lot of money. You've been missing. All I'm on another mission. Doing the best good. People said he's telling lies. I used to get in the kitchen. So you claim you selling life. You better get your mind right. The gap is starting to get right. I ain't worried about another man. Don't care how you cry, homie. Don't care how you shine. 'Cause I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Be a big mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Man, I've been certified. This is what I'm saying. Top of mine. Personal death coming knocking. Don't know where they're at here, man. So I'm living Nuri Day. Like always, man. So I run just to the road just to get mine. Just in case I don't make it through this summer night. Just to ease my sun mind. Just to ease my sun grind. Only then will I rest with a piece of mind. If I hate it, they just talking, but they never cross the line. I ain't worried about another man. Don't care how you cry, homie. Don't care how you shine. 'Cause I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Be a big mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. I'ma get mine. Hey, Ocean City. Don't understand haters. Our hater gonna hate on you when they ain't even got their own shit together. Hey, are we able to fit addicted in, or y'all gonna shut me down right now? Like I said, my album is entitled The Third. It's available on all music platforms. I believe they're gonna let me do one more song for y'all. It's a party song. It's called Addicted. It's also on the album. It's about being addicted to the night. Stuff that just comes with being out and party. I decided to entitle my album The Third because my last name is literally Slaughter the Third. I'm a third generation child. And it's a picture of my dad and I. Uh, So I don't care where you listen to your music at, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, B&B King. You will find the album The Third. I'm gonna get mine is on there. Addicted is on there. Hey, if you outside tonight, can I hear you say addicted? No, it's more than y'all. Can I hear you say addicted? This nightlife is something else. How before? I'm addicted to the nightlife, addicted to the turn up, addicted to the pack. I'm addicted to the drink. I'm addicted, addicted, addicted. I'm addicted, addicted, addicted. Hey, bro, light it, kill it, hold up. My cup look low, bro. I think they got it dead for me. I need another shot of rim me. Hey, SAP. Turn up, turn up, turn up. Is you going in or now? Is you activating or now? I don't want no Reggie now. The pack I be hitting, it came from the west, so you know it's the best. It's fresh off the water from south of the border. I'm smoking and drinking, drinking and smoking and toasting, toasting. I'm smoking and toasting. Woo. I'm doing Molly. Her girl didn't say shit. So I brought some and they win. Who X-rated for Instagram? These girls ask me, take turns and pass me. Just like pay for it a week. Saturday, 7 days a week. And the money don't ever sleep. Look here, I'm real petty. I'll take your own thing twice. You know what it's about in this spirit of life. Anything goes. Even your wife and your friend's favorite project. How's that life? Addicted to the turn up. Addicted to the nightlife. Addicted to the type that never make a life. It's a life in the fast life. Life in the case life. Oh, my song got stuck in the membrane. Addicted to the turn up. Addicted to the pack. I'm addicted to the joint. I'm addicted. 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 I'm addicted. 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 Popping in a bottle, pull that up, drink that down, don't taste my brand. Hold up. Don't taste my even, don't taste my joint. You can taste that. I don't want that, but that badass little light skin, hell yeah, I want that. Hell yeah, I need that. Addicted to light skinned women? Or maybe they just addicted to me, because I don't discriminate. I keep speed your kinds of bait. Brown ones with long legs, white ones with blonde hair, Hispanic mama, she died. She better than Selena, addicted to Latina. She chasing that guap, chasing that queso, all about that peso. All I ever wanted was the money. Addicted to money since I was a youngin'. Addicted to packs since I rolled my first blunt. Addicted to drinks since I took my first cup. Woo! Hey, addicted to hair when I first got top dog. Hey, and if your girl keeps flirting, I'ma knock that box off. Because addiction is a lifestyle, and I don't use no lifestyle. This addicted life is so wild. Addicted to the night, life addicted to the turn up, addicted to the pack. I'm addicted to the drink. I'm addicted. Addicted. Shout out to the drug and stone for this party, man.
Don't bring my real name into this.
Hey, that's my time, man. Ocean City, we out here tonight. Like I said, that's B&B King. That's literally 3 letters. B&B like Airbnb. So you will know how to find me. B&B King on all your streaming platforms. B&B_King on your Instagram. B&B King 21 on your TikTok.
Hey, thank you. That has been the conclusion of our night. I appreciate all of your patience. I hope y'all had a great time. I realized we were like the bad guys in a Nickelodeon movie, though, right there. Like the kids are trying to get 4th of July back from us. We're trying to steal it party at bad time. I want you guys to have a happy 4th of July, and remember, I don't live here. That's the way I ask. Happy 4th of July. the Ocean Park. We got the fireworks out there. Right across the bay.